Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is on another level in just about every way. I mean, I was expecting a great movie for sure. I mean, we all were. Into the Spider-Verse was already a masterpiece, and we all knew the next film wouldn't disappoint. But wow, Across the Spider-Verse is better in just about every way, and it surpassed the boundaries of filmmaking in ways that I and most people have never seen before. First of all, the animation is out of this world. It's so beautifully made, and each style used fits together perfectly. Nothing looks out of place, surprisingly. Every animated style, every frame rate, every color palette, all the shading, every visual effect, it all blends together so perfectly. This is easily one of the most impressive visual spectacles ever achieved in animation. I'm not saying one of the best for sure, because that depends from person to person and your interests, but either way, the movie looks incredible. Next we have the music, which just like the last movie is also often we hear in and out of the film. Spider-Man 2099's theme is especially attention grabbing when it plays in the film, letting you know that when he enters, he means business. The music does an excellent job setting the mood for the scenes, which is very important, particularly for certain scenes which involve the characters talking and being human, if you get what I'm saying. Fantastic soundtrack all around. Oh, and speaking of the characters, there's so many amazing ones to talk about. Hundreds of them if you want to get technical. In a movie about every Spider-Man that exists, it was unsurprising that they're all really, really cool and awesome and amazing. Once again, Miles Morales returns to prove that he's the best Spider-Man, as well as deal with trying to balance his personal life with his superhero responsibilities, as his relationship with his parents is starting to become tense. What doesn't help is Miles' new so-called nemesis, the Spot. A villain covered with holes that can almost teleport from place to place in an instant, if he can manage to control the holes, that is. Spider-Gwen this time around gets a lot more focus and development as a character. After having a tough experience back at home, it feels nice for her to bond with Miles as the two feel a joyful connection with each other. And what would one of these movies be like without our very own Peter Parker, now caring for a kid of his very own and being just as playful as always? Then we have the best new character, Spider-Punk, an avid hater of any and all systems, labels, and expectations. Friend to those who stand for what's right, and just a really cool guy. Next we have Spider-Man India, which I'm calling him because I can't pronounce his name. This guy is so sweet and charming and lovable in every way, and he seems like a great hugger. Like, he gives that hugger vibe, if you know what I mean. Spider-Woman also makes an appearance as an understanding yet tough one of the leaders of the whole Spider-Man institution, I guess we can call it. But no one is as tough or serious as the one who leads all these heroes of the Spider-Verse, Miguel O'Hara, otherwise known as Spider-Man 2099. While on the outside he may seem cold and brooding, it becomes clear his intentions to do good are there, but how he does so is questionable. One thing's for sure though, he tells it like it is and goes easy on no one, whether in conversation or combat. And those are just a few of the awesome characters in the movie. All really well written and always make you want to see more of them. Just like how this movie makes you want to see it over and over again. Across the Spider-Verse is a triumph rarely seen in the art of animation and filmmaking. With an engaging story, incredible characters, fantastic music, and life-changing animation, it's a no-brainer that the movie earned itself an S ranking. Like, seriously, how could it not? It's a film that will only get better the more you watch it, and will only become more appreciated the more time passes. Now all we have to do is wait for part 2, Beyond the Spider-Verse. That last line wasn't meant to rhyme. Oh, and I just did it again. That wasn't... Okay, anyway. But until then, I'm sure we can all enjoy rewatching this film, and the first one, over and over again. And with all that being said, goodbye everyone.